Hello everyone, my name is John. So I'll be teaching you on this course how you can import your products from Nigeria, from China to Nigeria without knowing anybody in China. If you don't have any agent in China, you don't have any company to bring those goods from China to Nigeria. In this course, I'll be teaching you how you can do that without going to China, just being in Nigeria, and import your goods from 1688 and Alibaba from China to Nigeria. So right now, let's get started. So this is 1688. So remember, whenever you want to open 1688 website, always use the Google Chrome. So so that you can change the language to English. So let's say, okay, I already have LevelFlex typed in my search. I want to import LevelFlex. I'm using LevelFlex as an example. You already know what you want to import. Let's say you want to import shoe. You already know the name of the item. Just type it in here and search. Then it opens. Okay, it opens. I change to English. So now I want to import any of these. Okay, let me go for this. I clicked on it. So this is actually the one I want to import. This is the one I want to import from 1688 to Nigeria. This is the product I want to import. So what I do is I copy the link here. I copy the link and then move to a site. I'll show you the site, chrisvixmore.com. That's a shipping agent you can use, shipping company you can use to purchase the item from 1688 and bring it down to Nigeria for you, because you don't know anybody in China. You've not been to China, you're not planning to go there to purchase it. You want to bring it from China to Nigeria, so you use Chris Vixmore. So let's move over to Chris Vixmore website so you can sign up. Now this is Chris Vixmore. You just type in chrisvixmore.com and you register with them. By this side you will see registration. You register with them around here. When you just open chrisvixmore.com, you see registration. You just register with them and then log in. So when you register, what you want to do next is click on this avatar here. Click on it, because I've already registered and logged in. So you click on it. After you have logged in, you click on it, because yes, you see it is saying sign out. So I've already registered with them. So the company is trustworthy and reliable. Many people are importing through them. So that's why I'm showing you Chris Vixmore. There are other companies you can import with, but this Chris Vixmore is what I actually use. So what you do is, when you click on the avatar, you click on account dashboard. When you get to this account dashboard, you see your dashboard. You see how much is dollar to naira in Chris Vixmore. This is their own exchange rate. $1 equal to 590 as of the time I'm doing this video. Then this dollar to CD for those in Ghana, $1 equals to 6.75 CD. So now this is your details, this is your account balance. You don't have money with the company, there's no money in your wallet. So what you do is, this is okay. Let me take you one on one and one by one. Let me take all this one by one to show you what they actually does. All this here. Now when you click on users information, users info, it opens Chris More Boat and my China address. So what this does is, if you can connect your Chris More account to Telegram, so you can be able to look at it. You can be able to check your account balance, check your exchange rate. But it's not, is if you want to do that, you can do it. Is for people that wants to do it. You connect it to Telegram. So sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Now so you can connect to Telegram if you want to do so, but that's not really necessary. So now my China address. So I will show you what you will do with this China address. This is actually Chris More's address in China. So you use this address when you are ordering from Alibaba. This is the address in China, this is the address in English. You use this address when you're ordering from Alibaba, because when you're actually buying something from this 1688 and Alibaba, you are not actually sending it from 1688 to Nigeria direct, or from Alibaba to Nigeria direct. The item will first move from Alibaba or 1688 to Chris More address in China. It will first get to Chris More warehouse in China. When it gets to their warehouse in China, they will notify you that the item is there in their warehouse in China, before you can now either tell them to ship it from their warehouse in China to Nigeria for you, or you have another company you want them to ship, you want to use to ship it. Then you can connect the company to go and collect your parcel from Chris More warehouse, because these two things you do is Chris More helps you to receive the item from the supplier in China and pay them. Then if you want them to ship for you, they ship for you. If you want to use another company to ship, use another company to ship. So this when you'll be needing this address when you want them to receive the item for you from the supplier in China, because you don't know anybody in China, you don't have someone in China. If you have someone in China, then they can deliver to the person, but since you don't know anyone in China, you can use Chris More ad to receive your item in China. So now the next place we are going to is wallet. Wallet is if you want to add money to your account, because you'll be using money to purchase those goods. So after you bought goods, I'll show you everything quickly, but I'm just trying to explain it one by one, because when the supplier have calculated the goods, the amount of the goods and everything, then you want Chris More to help you pay the supplier. You need to add fund here so that they can use the money to pay the supplier. So subscription package is, if you can subscribe monthly or yearly, or you don't want to subscribe, Chris More will always tell you the amount you pay them, maybe $3 or so, for them to receive those items for you from the supplier. But if you subscribe monthly, yearly, they will be minusing it from there. So fund withdrawal, let's say you added fund in your account and maybe you don't want to import the goods again, you can withdraw the money back to your bank account. This transaction history, you check your transactions and what you've done in the past. So procurement is okay. Let me close all these ones. So let me close all these ones. Procurement is, when you open it, you see the link manager, 1668 order and order from other sites. So I don't really use this link manager. If you want to buy something from 1688 and the item will be delivered to Chris Vic Mall in China, you click this. If you want to order from 1688. If you want to order from other websites, you click on this one. So now what next? Logistics. Okay, let me close this procurement. Logistics, this is shipping address. Shipping address is, you add your address where you want your product to be shipped to. Let's say you want to, some people do it, they purchase something for someone and want Chris Vic Mall to ship it direct to the person. They put the person's address, then you put the person's address. If you are ordering for yourself, put your own address, your name, phone number, address, the city you are, whether Lagos, Imo, Ekiti, wherever you are, put the address, put everything, so that when you want to ship to Nigeria, so that they can bring it to your state, to the address, that's the address they will ship it to. When you want this one is for when you are shipping from China to Nigeria. So I hope you're getting what I'm saying. So now NG Logistics, this is for domestic shipping. When you have your item have arrived in Nigeria, when it have arrived in Nigeria, then you want them to bring it to your house, wherever you are in Nigeria, to bring it to that place. Then you use this. So right now you have not bought any item from China that have arrived in Chris Vic Mall's warehouse in China, so you cannot, there's no item here. Once you buy item from any of these websites and it arrives Chris Vic Mall's address in China, you see the item here. Sorry, not item you ship from website to Chris Vic Mall. This is actual item you have shipped from Chris Vic Mall. Sorry, I want you to get it right now. This is actual item you have shipped from Chris Vic Mall's warehouse to Nigeria. You will see those items here, the ones that are already in Chris Vic Mall's warehouse in Nigeria. Then you can now ship it to your address, to bring it to your address, like you want them to bring it to your house. This is where you do that. Then China shipping, this is where you do from China to Nigeria. Any item that you have ordered in China that is still with Chris Vic Mall's warehouse in China, you ship it from here to Nigeria. So this is from China to Nigeria, and this NG Logistics is for domestic shipping. When the thing have arrived in Nigeria, you want it to bring it to your location. So I'll show you how to use all those things. So all these ones are all really necessary. This one is for utility. You want to top up your airtime, want to trade your crypto, affiliate program, then contact us, website policy, and everything. So you don't really need this one for, except you want to buy airtime, want to trade your crypto, then you can search and know how they do that. So now want to ship, we have selected the item we want to ship from 1688. Remember this label flex, so we have copied the address. We have copied the link to the item. We've copied it. So let me copy it. Copy the link to the item of the item. So I go to my Chris Figmore dashboard. I want to actually ship this item to Nigeria. So I want Chris Figmore to help me purchase the item. So like I told you, you go to procurement. Don't know if I'm pronouncing this name well. Procurement, yes, procurement. You go to procurement and click 1688. Okay, already have an item in my cart that I want to import. So how you do that is that link you copied, the link you copied from this item link. But when you open the item, you copy this link above. What you do is you paste it here. You see here they say enter 1688.com product link. You enter it here, you paste the link here. Look at the link here, then you click fetch. You click fetch. So you have successfully fetched the item. So you click here to view. You click. So see the item here on Chris Figmore. This is actually what I want to import. So what you want to do next is add to cart. This is actually Chris Figmore website, not 1688. So what you do is that when you click fetch, the Chris Figmore will go and fetch the item and bring it into their website so that you can order it from their website. So add to cart. After I click add to cart, this is what pop up. So you choose what you want. Do you want it, this color is green, this is blue, this is the price, how many want it, how many do you want? Okay, I need 5 green. Oh, okay, I need 10 green and 10 green. You can actually add that any quantity you want. 10 green, give me 10 green and 10 blue. Then what you do is you add to cart. So the item has been added. Look at it here. This item has been added to your cart. What you do now is you click here to view the item. Now look at it here. This is the one on my cart already, the one I want to order. Then this is the one I'm using for this tutorial, this Level Flex. So if you still want to change, if you have changed your mind, you still want to maybe order 55, you change it here and update. You change it here and click update. So but now I want to order 10, that is total of 20. So what you want to do is you click on calculate cost. You click on calculate costs. So this is the total amount of the product you are ordering. The shipping fee from the supplier to Chris Figmore China warehouse. This is the fee. So the total is $68. This is the total amount you pay for the thing to get to Chris Figmore address in China. Then Chris Figmore charge, that is $2. So the total you are paying for the thing to get to Chris Wickmore address in China is $70. That's the money you pay for it to get to Chris Wickmore's address in China. So what you want to do is to place the order. When you place the order, the Chris Wickmore and the supplier will contact each other and they deliver the item to them and they pay them the money. Then when you click order, you see you don't have funds in your account to order for this. So what you do is, since you know the total amount is $70, what you do is you go to your dashboard, click on your wallet and add fund, add money to your account, add the money to your account, so that when you click order, the thing will process. Because you don't have money, that's why when you click order, it's telling you don't have funds. What you do is you put in your name, the name you are paying with, the amount you want to pay, the amount you are paying, you want to add to your wallet, the bank you are paying with, the bank you prefer to pay to, either you want to pay to OPay or UBA bank. Then you put the date of payment here, then you click send. Once you click it, there will a unique account number will pop up and you send the money there. Once that account receives the money, the account will confirm you automatically, and you will see when you go to your profile, you will see when you go to your dashboard, you will see the money here, $70 you paid, or any amount you want to add. You can add above $70, but you know that the item you want to purchase is $70, so the money will show here. Once the money appears here, then you can go ahead and click calculate total cost again for me, and then place order. The order will process. But since we have not added money, it will keep showing us that our balance is 00800. There's no money there. So this is how you order from 1688 website to Chris Wickmore's warehouse in China. This is how they help you purchase the product, and the product will be with them. Then when the product have arrived in their when the product have actually arrived in their in their warehouse in China, you get a notification that the product is already with them. So it's not left for you to know if you are shipping it to Nigeria with them, or you want to use another company to ship it. But they have helped you purchase the product from the supplier. All right, they have helped you purchase the product from the supplier. So what you want to do next is, when the products have already arrived, look at that product I want to purchase. Look at it here, 1 2 2. When the product is with them, because you will see it here, the product are still in cart. I've not ordered for it. When I order for it, it will be under process. It will be processing it. When it is now processed, you will see it here. When the item is received, when they receive it in their warehouse in China, you see it here. So once they receive it and you want to use them to move it down to Nigeria, then you come to you come to China shipment request. So you will see the parcel here, that the parcel is already with them. Then you will not let them know. You will see button, you click that you want them to ship it to Nigeria. So they will ask you the kind of shipping you want. Is it express? You will select it express or normal shipping. You select it. So they will now calculate the total cost of shipping the item from their warehouse in China to Nigeria, and you pay them, and the item will be shipped. I hope you're following. You see the item here, and you pay them, and the item will be shipped to Nigeria. And when it gets to Nigeria, you go to their office anywhere to your state, their office, where go to the office and pick up the item. You want to go and pick it up, or you want them to bring it to your house, you go to NG Logistics. When the item have arrived from China to Nigeria, you go to NG Logistics. When you go there, you will see the product. Sorry, this is what I want to change. I think my system is having issue. But what you do is when you go to NG Logistics, you see the item there. You put in your address, where you choose the some of the address you have put on your. Sorry, I think my network is having issue. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've quickly fixed my internet. So this is for domestic shipping. When the thing have arrived Nigeria, you can now order for the item to be shipped to your location, to your address in Nigeria, to your house, wherever you want it, to your room. They bring it to that place. So that's all for shipping from 1688 to Nigeria, buying item from 1688 to Nigeria. So you don't really know anybody in China, so you use this shipping agent, shipping company, use them to purchase the item from 1688. And also, if you want to use them to bring it down to Nigeria, you use them to bring it down to Nigeria. You can, it's either you have someone in China and the person, you send their you connect the person with 1688 supplier, and the person gets the item, and then look for a company to ship it for you, or use this company to ship it for you. Since but you don't have anybody, this company will receive it for you. If you have another shipping company you want to use, you ship it with the company. So anyone you want to use, but if you don't have anybody, you don't have any company, just use this one. Send the item from 1688 to them, then from them send it to Nigeria, then from Nigeria send it to your address. That's how to do that. Okay, quickly I'll now go over to how you can order from Alibaba. It's not the same way you order from 1688 that you order from Alibaba. So let's go over to how to order from Alibaba. Let's say you actually want to order from Alibaba. Okay, let's click Alibaba. Okay, this is Alibaba. Let's say I want to order the same Level Flex. Okay, I type in Level Flex and search to order Level Flex from Alibaba. Sorry, this is 1688, not Alibaba. Sorry, we're in Alibaba now. So look at alibaba.com. So you type in the item you want to Level Flex. You search. So this is, I'm using this one for example. You know, whatever you want to order. So this particular one is the one I want to order. so I go for this. So always make sure when you're ordering item, make sure you see the review, because when you're ordering from this website, the only thing the company does, which is Chris Wickmore, is to receive the item and pay the customer. So they are not going to help you check if everything is complete, if this one is this. They are, if you're ordering from all this kind of website, the only thing they do is how much are you paying the customer, the supplier, and receive the package from him. So because of that, always check the reviews. This one has 5.0. Check the best one, I think. Then you check customers review, check everything, and make sure the person is reliable. So what you do is you click on this, you click on it, and this one is actually you that is going to do everything. When you're ordering from, you are going to do everything. Like, what I mean by everything is you are going to chat with the customer, you send the customer message, you contact the customer. Sorry, why is it customer? You contact the supplier. Sorry, the supplier. You contact the supplier. You send the message, him or her, you send the message and he replies you. You tell him how many you want to buy. You can negotiate if possible. You negotiate with him and every other thing. When you send message, he will reply you. Then you tell him the quantity you want to get, and both of you agree with the price. Then what you do is you will request for your address where you want him to deliver the item to. You come to Chris Wickmore, then you go to your profile, go to China address, your China address. You copy the China, always use the Chinese language. You copy it and you send him your address. You paste the address. And send to him. When he requests for the address, the phone number, when you want to order something now, the person will need your details, how he can contact you, how he can deliver. So when you send him the details and everything, so you are not done with the supplier, you are done with him or her. So you have sent him the address and your detail. So when he gets to the address, the Chris Wickmore will receive the item and pay him. So for you to notify Chris Wickmore that you ordered item and you want them to pay the customer, they pay the supplier. Sorry, I don't know why I'm using customer. You want them to pay the supplier and receive the item for you. What you do is you go to procurement, you click you click other sites. You want to order from other site. This particular one is for 1688. So we click other sites. So when you click on other sites, you click on pay supplier. So they even wrote it here. They say purchasing from other websites like Alibaba, AliExpress, made in China, etc. Please contact the supplier and get the price of the product and the supplier's contact phone number, and then use pay supplier. So you click on this pay supplier. pay supplier. So by the time you are chatting with the supplier, you've gotten the amount you want. Let's say total amount you agree with the person is $100 for everything. To send it to Chris Bickmore, you type the amount. You are telling Chris Bickmore that this is what you agree with the supplier. You type the supplier's name. The supplier have given you his or her name. See his or her name here. Sinashan. Selena Chan, sorry. Selena Chan. Okay. You put the name here. Some always have their number on the website, but I don't think this particular supplier. But when you're chatting with the person, you ask for this phone number. So let's say this is the phone number you got from the supplier. So you put the name, the amount you agree with him, and the supplier's phone number. So now what you actually did here is waiting for order. So what you actually did here is so look at it here. Look at the item. I already have an item here. But look at the one I just added now. $100. Have you seen it here? So when you have money in your wallet, you can now click order. Then they will pay when the supplier contacts them, because you have sent their address and their phone number to the supplier. When the supplier contacts them, or then they will contact the supplier. So whichever way, they will get to meet the supplier and pay this $100 to the supplier and receive the item from the supplier. That's it. They just receive the item from the supplier and pay him the money, because this is the order you gave them. You said pay supplier. You give them the supplier number, you give them the amount they should pay the supplier, you give them the phone number of the supplier, and then you add money in your wallet. They take the money and wait for the supplier. When the supplier brings in the goods, they give the supplier the money and receive the goods. So as they have received the goods now, this is for them buying the goods from Alibaba. They receive the goods from Alibaba for you. So you can now go to logistics, China shipping, and then ship it. Ask them to ship that item they receive from Alibaba, to ship it for you down to Nigeria. Then they will check the weight and everything and calculate the money you will pay. You calculate the money you pay for them to ship it to Nigeria. Then you pay the money and click ship. You select the kind of shipping you want: express, normal shipping, and others. You select it and say ship. So the item will come to Nigeria. Then you go and pick it up, or you want them to bring it to your address. You click NG Logistics, and they bring it to your address wherever you are in Nigeria, your house. So this is all for importing an item from Alibaba 1688 or any other website to Nigeria. So this is all about it. You do this and you import your item straight to Nigeria. So this same method, you want to ship from AliExpress, use this same method we use for Alibaba. So use this same method, chat with the supplier, get the details, agree with him, then give Chris Bickmore order to pay the supplier and receive the item from the supplier. So this is all for that. And if you would want to join our WhatsApp group chat, where we'll guide you properly and make sure you didn't make mistake in any of these things and get your goods direct from China to Nigeria, you need to refer at least 3 people to this program, to this system, to join Core City Nigeria. Then when you refer the 3 people, you notify us that you have referred 3 people. Then we'll add you to the WhatsApp group chat where we'll guide you properly, and you import whatever you want to import to Nigeria. If you don't want to if you don't want to refer 3 people to Core City Nigeria, then you pay us 50,000, because people in that group is 50,000. If you want to join the group, join the group is 50,000. So what we do in those group is we send hot products. That can sell to the group. You follow you up and make sure if you want to import it, you import it Nigeria. If there's a way you can get it locally, we'll tell you. It's just for guidance, to make sure you are really making money from these things, you are really carrying it out. It's not just learning it and saying I know it, but making sure you are doing something with it and getting money from it. So refer 3 people and join the group, or pay 50,000 and join the group. See you in the next class. Thank you.